So I don't really know what to do at this point. Yeah, I don't know. All the existentialist stuff just hit me at once. Jobs going away. There's not really any avoiding that, even if there is theoretically something I can pivot to. But yeah, just being asked over and over and over again, like, oh, hey, what's your plan for doing, what's your plan? What's happening next? Over and over again by the same kinds of people that sit there and try and haggle with us over prices as the store's shutting down. Despite the fact that you can't fucking haggle the price is the price. Like, these are the same people that are they come in and they don't make us any money. These are the same people that are essentially causing us to shut down. They expect us to have stuff. They expect us to bend over backwards in order to accommodate them. And then when we don't, they go, oh, I'll go somewhere else. They do. And then we didn't make any money. And now we're closing. And that's ignoring the fact that on top of that, I tried to shoot a vlog the other day about doing the whole record production month thing, and I don't know, just the more I stare at it, the more it feels rambly and incoherent, probably because I was running off of like 4 or 5 hours of sleep for like, I don't know, the second or third day in a row.
You will ignore how tired I look. You ignore it. I don't see you ignoring it. Ignore it harder.
After a string of weeks where I have been able to sleep properly. It was supposed to be this cool thing where it was like, hey, look, I did 37 minutes worth of music. I did 10 tracks in 3 weeks. I just can't make anything fucking coherent out of that. Rooster Teeth shut down today, which, the writing was on the wall, but some of that still hit me as this thing where it's like, hey, the idea that this was a thing you could do is dying. And just all of this uncertainty between this and all the layoffs in the game industry and the nature of just the creative space as a whole, all the generative AI stuff. It's all getting very, very complicated, very hard to keep track of, very, I don't know, overbearing. I try and usually be the relentless optimist and sit there and be like, no, things will work out okay, things will be fine. I'm finding it really hard to do that right now. Because, like, all the skills I have are creative focused in some way, shape, or form. Trained to do audio stuff the most. I know how to work a video editing program. I know very little of the basics of editing, but I'm slowly starting to learn. I know some of graphic design, but it was one of those things where, like, I actually got to college for that, and it's one of those questions of like, hey, how the hell did I get accepted into this program? Half of the stuff I've made is shit compared to what everyone else was doing at the time. Everyone else had been doing art for years and years and years, and here I was as this guy that, like, I don't know, 2 years into high school was like, I want to give this a shot. And that didn't work. Didn't get much sleep last night. Put something together with the some harmonicon while I have a chance, but my dark side might be busted, which sucks because I happen to really like that pedal. Let's see if I can double test it some other way, some other point. I snapped at a dude yesterday because he was being a dick. not listening. We're always like, yeah, this is a known issue with this thing. This is a nature of the thing. This is why this is the price that it is. And unfortunately, the price isn't negotiable anymore. The store's closing down and whatever. He snapped back at me. It was all like, oh, I'm not being a dick, bro. And he came in just before the lunch break I'm currently recording on this for. Ended up actually buying the thing because it turned out he had the part that he needed in order to make it fit, make it work. And the two of us apologized to each other and moved on. Everyone keeps asking me what I play at work. I'm like, I don't know. I mess around with synths. I used to play trombone once, but if I picked up one now, I wouldn't be able to do anything with it. Aside maybe from like, the basic note, but I don't remember how to read sheet music. I vaguely know how to make some chords sound pretty on a keyboard. I know 3 scales on a keyboard. I can't call myself a keyboard player. Anytime anyone sits there and tries to have me play anything, I default to one of 2 small sections of songs that vaguely sound pretty that I can usually play a little bit before being like, oh yeah, that's a thing. But yeah, the company that I work for right now is closing 18 stores right now. Guitar Center found out about this and is trying to see if they can grab any talent from the places that are closing down, which is fair. You can do that. One of them called and I got them on the phone. He gave me his email and everything like that. It's one of those things where I got told, oh yeah, you're not really supposed to engage with those guys because they don't want you jumping. It's one of those things where I'm like, yeah, fuck off. Absolutely fucking no. Fuck you. The only thing they're doing here to try and keep us here until close is if you stay with us until the end, we'll give you an extra $50 per week that you've stayed here with us. And that's less than $10. That is $10 a day per week, which is again just fucking insulting. If this place takes a month to close down, I'd get an extra $200. $200 for being willing to stay until the store closes down. And I've got an offer on the table to go work elsewhere within the realm, and I'm very, very conflicted about it right now. Because it's been 2 weeks, I haven't had anything forthcoming on an offer that they said was coming, and yeah. I keep saying I'm going to learn guitar and mandolin, and keep failing to actually do so. I was supposed to start a 30-day challenge last night and just didn't. Time got away from me. And today I've just been in such a fucking haze that it's been hard to do much of anything at all at this point. And I don't have a set challenge to latch on to keep me sane this time. I finally kind of let it all catch up to me, and it kind of sucks. Part of that's also probably because of the fact that it's been foggy as hell and rainy and wet and miserable over the course of the past couple days, so the weather's probably not helping my mood. It's raining again for the 3rd day in a row. I have almost no idea what I'm going to do for this time being. And I have no idea what to do about it other than attempt to, I don't know, vent that in some way. And even sitting here, lying here doing this feels vaguely pretentious. I'm still tired, but there's slightly less existential dread going on today. Slightly. It's still there. I'll have to figure something out, but I don't know what that's going to be. I think that's the thing that scares me. Because every single time I've attempted to do this, every time I've tried to get out of the space that I'm in, nothing's stuck, nothing's worked. So I have to keep trying, because at this point the world's not going to let me stay there. Something's going to give, but I'm scared all it's doing is just going to kick me in the teeth and leave me lying on the floor. I'm not going to have any way to get back up. I really hope I'm wrong.